to the second Werewolf Online Politics video. My name is Hypostein and today we are going to take a look at the protectors in Werewolf Online. I'm going to give some small explanations, pros and cons on the 6 protecting roles. These are the Beast Hunter, the Bodyguard, the Doctor, the Tough Guy, the Witch and the Jailer. To call the Jailer a protector might be controversial and not always accepted, but since it can function as a protector, I mention it. Let's start with small explanations on the roles. The Beast Hunter can place a trap on someone, including him or herself. The trap will need one night to be activated, which means that the trap placed in night 1 will not work instantly. More than that, the trap will be removed when the player got killed and you have to start all over again. The trap will also be removed after one use, so let's say the trap is triggered, it will be removed. And on top of that, the serial killer cannot be killed, but the werewolves can be killed. Also against the arsonist, the trap will not work, and the bomber either. This makes this trap only useful for killing werewolves. The bodyguard can guard someone else, and if the protected player or the bodyguard himself gets attacked by any role, it will lose 1 shield. In the left bottom corner you can see a shield with 1 or 0, and this indicates how much lives you have. Once the shield is on 0 and you or the protected person gets attacked, you will die. The doctor can put a bandage on someone every night. This bandage will protect the player for that night, but the doctor himself does not get protected by this. If the doctor gets attacked, it will die instantly, so it's vulnerable. The bandage ability will be available every night though, which means it can save a lot of lives. The tough guy can, as the bodyguard, guard someone else with the shield. If the protected player or the tough guy himself got attacked, the weakest werewolf will be revealed for the tough guy. The tough guy can then say that number attacked another number, and 1 werewolf will be found if the tough guy really reveals this. The tough guy will die in the upcoming night though, which means it doesn't only save someone for a day, but it actually postpones the death of someone else, and especially postpones its own death. Another interesting thing is that the werewolf that got attacked, that actually got revealed for you, will also see that you were the tough guy, so he can then claim the tough guy, and yeah, you have to be quick with claiming that you are the tough guy. The witch has 2 potions, both in the bottom of the screen. The heart potion can be used to save someone from dying, whilst the skull potion can kill someone. The witch cannot protect herself, but can protect anyone else. This potion is a one-time potion, which means that the potion has to be used well. The kill potion is also a one-time use, so yeah, use it well, I say. And then the jailer. The jailer can jail someone at night by clicking on the cuffs during the day and selecting a target. Eventually, there is a private chat between the jailer and the prisoner, in which the jailer's number will stay anonymous. If the prisoner gets attacked, nothing will happen. More than that, even the sect leader, zombie and arsonist cannot select the jailed target, which makes this the strongest protection in the game. 2 side notes are that the jailer can shoot once and the prisoner cannot use their role abilities. Before we discuss the cons and the pros of every single role, I want to introduce those 5 points of criticism. The first one is efficient protection, which counts 30%. This is pretty important because this means that the protection itself is really useful. And if we take a look at the aspect of which is the best protector, which basically means who is the most reliable protector, what protection is actually the best, and which is the most efficient one, then this aspect will take yes, will be really important. The second aspect is the durability. This means that it has to be, yeah, durable, that you have to tend, it should be able to, yeah, that you can use it more times. So yeah, a role like the tough guy will not score really high on this. Also 30% because it's important that you can protect a lot of times. Then the flexibility, which is 20%. This means that you can switch in the last second of a night on the target you want to protect. So like a beast hunter is not really flexible, and this is important because maybe you didn't pay a lot of attention, or you want to read back the chat to ask someone's, yeah, to see if someone asked for protection, stuff like that. It's important that you protect the right player, so flexibility is important as well, count 20%. Then I want to mention the reliability, which actually means that that you can claim this role and that it's reliable. Like some roles are easy to lie about, so yes, those roles will score low. It is not, but it's not really important for the protection side itself, but it may be taken account in the rating of the role. And we got the extras, which will also be 10% of the rating, and these are things like killing and getting to know who the werewolf is, etc. Some of the roles have these extras, so yeah, I think we can start with it. So as you can see, we have the whole table set out here, and you can already see the total scores, of course, but I'm gonna highlight some of the statistics. So let's begin with the Beast Hunter. A pretty good efficiency, as you can see, because it is going to protect against a lot of killers. Then we have a durability, which is a bit low. I have to explain that it's low because it actually only can protect half of the nights. It's like you can have a trap for a whole long time, but if it's triggered, it will be removed. So yeah, the nights that you actually really protect someone, that it's really useful, that your trap is going to save someone, can only be half of the nights, and the other night cannot be a protecting night because you have to remove the trap. Then it's also not flexible. It's not flexible because it takes a lot of time to move your trap, because yeah, it takes a whole night actually. It's not reliable either because it's unknown, so it can be claimed by Alpha Werewolf and by Serial Killer if there's only an Aras here in the game. And it has a lot of extras because it can kill. The Bodyguard doesn't need a whole lot of explanation. It protects himself and someone else at the same time, which makes him good. In efficiency, it's not really durable. You only can protect twice actually. Flexibility is as high as possible, like the Doctor, the Tough Guy, and the Witch, because they can protect on the second of the night that they want to protect in. The reliability is not really high either because, yeah, it's a pretty easy role to claim, and there are no extras on the Bodyguard. The Doctor is a pretty basic role actually, not too efficient, like a Bodyguard and a Beast Hunter. It can protect against a killer and against werewolves, and that's it. Durable, it is durable because the Doctor can protect as long as he or she is alive, and that is pretty great. You can protect every night. Flexibility is as high as possible. Reliability is semi. It's like the Bodyguard. You can easily claim the Doctor, and no extras. The Tough Guy has a little bit more efficiency, like the Bodyguard, can protect himself and someone else at the same time. The durability is pretty low. You can only protect once, and it's even not protecting. Yeah, it's protecting, but it's actually postponing your own death. So yeah, there might be a night without a death if there's only one killer, but in the next night you will die, and someone else might die as well because you cannot protect anymore. So yeah, it's only postponing the death. Then it's pretty flexible. Reliability is a little bit higher, although we can argue that maybe it's the same as a Doctor and the Bodyguard. And it has a lot of bonus points for the extras because it can see an attacker, in particular a werewolf, but it can also see a serial killer, I thought. Then we have a Witch, which is a little bit less efficient like a Doctor. The durability is also not really high. It's between the tough guy and the bodyguard. And the beast hunter, because it can only protect once, but it's not postponing, it's really protecting, and it will not die by protecting actually. Flexibility is high. Reliability, it's really pretty reliable. Definitely if the witch has her potion left, because she can kill fake witch claims, and the extras, yeah, 7 out of 10. She can kill others. Yeah, okay, it's only once, but yeah. Okay, then we go to the jailer, and they have a really high score on efficiency. It's pretty efficient, it doesn't protect himself, but the rest is absolutely great with the jailer. You can even protect against an arsonist who is dousing, you can protect against zombies and sack leader, etc. Then we have a durability of 30 out of 30 because it will be able to protect as long as the jailer is alive. We have a flexibility which is a little bit lower. It's not as low as the beast hunter, but you have to choose your protected player at daytime. So yeah, you have to be early with choosing your target, and it cannot protect on the second, so it's less flexible. Reliability is pretty high. There's only one jailer possible, and he can also kill once. So yeah, it's like the witch. Pretty reliable role if you claim that. And we have extras. 0 out of 10. I need a little bit of explanation here, because on the one hand you can protect really good. I mean, like, you can kill werewolves, you can lock them, you can disable werewolves and killers, etc., so that they cannot kill, and you can have a private chat with people if you are protecting someone like a mayor. But you can actually not protect the seer more than once, because it will also disable the seer. So yeah, protecting a seer or someone else that is doing their job at night is not a really good idea, and so you will be depending on another protector to protect the seer. And yeah, I give it a 0 out of 10. Those two sides will of course equalize, and then we can look at the total scores. On the last place we have the beast hunter, then we got the bodyguard, then we got the witch. 2 points higher, can be 1 lower maybe because of the reliability, which is actually the same as the bodyguard and doctor maybe, but we have 66. Then the doctor is on the number 2 spot, and the jailer is definitely gonna be our winner. It is such a good protector. There's only one thing that is a problem with the jailer, and that is the fact that you will disable a seer. But you don't have to protect a seer at all. You can also protect someone who is pretty useful at daytime, like a mayor, a president, or a gunner, but not useful at night. So yeah, who says that you have to protect the seer, right? Okay, that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe. Join the Hypohood. And yeah, of course, I did some surveys in Discord servers. And yeah, they will follow really soon. I will see you later, and don't be a traitor. Goodbye.